Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be an unboxing and review of the ESR hybrid magnetic case for the iPhone 17. I love ESR as a phone accessory brand. They make some really good stuff. They have a really great car mount that I've been using for years with MagSafe. The cases they make are really high quality and really affordable too. This one right here is on Amazon for less than 20 Canadian dollars, which is crazy. Super high quality. The magnets are strong on all the previous year's cases, so I assume this year is going to be the same. And this is one of the best clear cases on the market. I've been buying ESR cases for years now. They look good, they're really high quality, and they're affordable. But anyways, let's go ahead. We'll take a look at the case here, and then we'll put it on my 17 Pro Max, and I'll give you guys my first impressions and some thoughts on it. So yeah, here is the box. So we've got a little image of the case. We've got the branding and everything. It says 3 times military grade protection. And, you know, I can attest to that. I've dropped my phone a bunch of times with an ESR case and it's been fine every time. We've got coverage for the cameras. It's MagSafe compatible, as you can see with the magnets on the actual case. We'll flip it around. This is the car mount. I would highly recommend it. It works really, really well with these cases and technically any MagSafe case, but you know, ESR does make a really good mount. Now let's go ahead and open it. All right, we'll take it out of the bag and bam, there we go. So pretty standard case. It's just you know, your classic clear case, but we've got the white magnets here for MagSafe. Now something that's interesting is I guess a lot of phone companies realized that Apple moved the Apple logo down. So you can see on the actual phone, it's not centered like it normally is up here. They actually moved it a little bit lower, and I guess a lot of companies didn't know about this. So this was supposed to be like up there where the Apple logo is typically, but since they moved the logo down, that's why they have to add the little white line here and everything, and it looks a little strange because the Apple logo is on the bottom and not the center now. So yeah, a little bit of iPhone 17 lore there, but anyways, let's go ahead and put the case on the phone. Should be pretty straightforward. Just push in the corners and there we go. Super simple. It's not going to be a super snug fit like some of the cases like an OtterBox, for example, but it's on there good enough. Like you can pull the sides a little bit, which I like. I don't want my case, you know, suffocating the phone with such a tight fit. So I think this is actually a pretty good fit overall. Let's go ahead and test out the buttons. So super easy to click. You can even hear the clicking. So it's going to feel very, very good in the hand. Easy to click, which is great. We've got the action button, which for me, I have the flash set up. So super easy to click that. We'll go power button next. Super easy. This actually feels really nice because it's still making the clicking sound and everything, which is really, really great. So yeah, all the buttons feel great. You don't have to push super hard or anything. And then we've got the camera button here where you just click it and camera will open. So super easy to click that one as well. Now let's take a look at the lip on the phone case and how much it comes up towards the screen, which I would say is a pretty good amount. You can see that's like it definitely covers the front of the screen. So if your phone is face down like this, your screen's not going to be touching whatever surface it's on. So that's great. Next, I would say the width of the phone case isn't very large. Like it doesn't feel bulky or heavy or anything. And it doesn't stick out very far from the actual phone itself. You can see it's a very, very thin clear layer here. And it's going to have really good protection. Like the box said, 3 times military grade protection. So you can drop it from a pretty high spot and you shouldn't worry about your phone being damaged at all. Next, let's look at the cutouts on the bottom here. So we've got some really good cutouts for the speakers. I actually prefer this cutout because a lot of cases, what they do is they have the case material with a bunch of different holes in it versus just one big rectangular cutout, which I think makes a lot more sense because sound isn't going to be stopped if it was covered and had individual hole slots. So having it open like this is actually much better in my opinion. Then I would say the USB-C slot here is pretty standard. It could be a little bit bigger, but I think this is totally fine, especially if you're someone using a standard USB-C charger like the one from Apple or the one that comes in the box with the phone. You know, that one is going to fit totally fine. If you're someone that has one of those like really thick USB-C cables, then you might have some trouble, but I would say like 95% of USB-C cables will be totally fine to fit into that USB-C port. Then something you'll notice here is you have a little bit more extra protection on the corners. So we've got these like double bump areas on each individual corner. So if you do drop your phone on one of the corners, you're gonna have a little bit extra protection. And yeah, overall, I'm really liking this case. I've had this case for years on end, and I've never been disappointed with ESR. I think it looks really good too, like visually. I'm someone that, I want to see my phone. When I get the new phone, I want to be able to see it, see the color, see the design. I want people to know it's the new phone, obviously, too. That's a big thing. And this phone definitely shows off the iPhone 17 in all of its glory. Now, ESR does make this case for all of the different iPhone 17s. So if you want to pick up this case for yourself, I'll put a link down below in the description. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the camera lip here, which I would say it's pretty standard. I think it's actually a little bit bigger than the Apple official cases, which is nice. You get a little bit extra protection when your phone is laying down like this on a surface. You can move it around everything and not worry about your lenses being scratched up by whatever surface it's laying on. And it's still relatively sleek too. Like, it's not very bulky. Some cases, the protrusion is quite large. This one is still pretty sleek, but it does have a little bit more protection than the Apple cases, I would say, because it does come out just slightly more. Another thing that I like too is that the camera parts right here, the camera protection, is clear, because sometimes the cases do like a frosted one up here, which I don't really like. I want it to be uniform and look the same, and it definitely does that on this case. And I gotta say, this looks really good. And then on top of that, you've got really strong magnets on the ESR case as well, so you're not gonna have a problem using any of your MagSafe compatible accessories, because the magnet is just really good on these cases. Let's take a look at the side here. So you got the power button and the camera button. There's those bumps on the corners that I was talking about, and then you can see everything on the case here. Now, one thing I will point out too is there is a little bit of branding on the case. Let me just see if I can focus. It might be a little bit hard to see. Let's see if I can get this. Okay, so you can kind of see here, so it says ESR Tech Made Easier. So very minimal branding. It's not big logos or anything like that. And then I thought I saw some more writing, yeah, right here. So it just says camera guard on the actual camera So it just says camera guard right here on the actual camera portion of the case. So very minimal branding and writing on the case itself. I know a lot of people really want a minimalistic clear case, and I think this is as close as you can really get. Pretty much every clear case is going to have minimal branding and writing on it, and I think this is super minimal. Just a little bit of writing here, a little bit on the camera, and then that is literally it. So guys, overall, I would give this a 10 out of 10. Like, I don't think you can really improve on a clear case by very much. Like, maybe you could raise the ridge here just ever so slightly, so it's a little bit higher than it is already, but you're really just nitpicking at this point. Like, I think this is a fantastic case, one of the best clear cases on the market. I think it looks really good, it's really affordable, it's got all of the functionality you need. The only thing I could maybe add would be a like stand that comes out of the magnet. There's a Case Coup case that does that, that I had with my 15 Pro Max, and it was amazing, but in terms of like a standard MagSafe case, this is definitely one of the best ones out there. Once you get into, additional things like stands coming out of the camera section here or on the MagSafe section, that's your, super premium cases that are a little bit harder to find. But in terms of something readily available on Amazon right now, I think this is one of the best cases on Amazon for the iPhone 17. So guys, there you have it. That is the ESR hybrid magnetic case for the iPhone 17. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about it. Do you like it as much as I do? Do you not like it? What kind of criticisms do you have for it? But if you're someone that does really want it, I definitely recommend to get it off of Amazon. Like I said, there's going to be a link down below in the description. I would definitely recommend to go get these if you just got the new phone, because I could see them selling out. There's a lot of people that want clear cases, and there's a lot of people getting the new phone, so I could see this case selling out rather quickly, especially because of how affordable it is too. So yeah guys, that is it for today's video. If you want to see more iPhone 17 related videos, I'm going to have a whole bunch of them coming out, a whole bunch of accessory videos. I'm going to do my review of the iPhone 17 Pro probably next week or the week after. It's a great phone, and this is a great case to protect it with. So yeah, thank you for watching today's video. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.